Welcome to the Debrief, where we talk with the Washington Examiner's top journalists about the headlines they're covering this week and where the story's going next. I'm Sarah Westwood, and I'm here today with senior columnist Tim Carney. And Tim, let's talk about Elon Musk. Elon Musk's takeover of Twitter was sort of the headline of this past week. There's been a lot of hype about what he could possibly do to the platform. Do you think that his overhaul of Twitter is going to live up to that, or do you think this is maybe a little bit much ado about nothing?
I think it's a really complicated issue how to sort of moderate social media. Some people think, oh, well, we need to let everything rip. I mean, there's harassment, pornography, all sorts of stuff that, almost nobody wants on there. And so the question is, has Twitter been going too far to the left in its moderation policies? Obviously, yes. Censoring access to reports on Hunter Biden's shady overseas influence peddling business dealing was Twitter trying to sort of tilt the election to Democrats. So what we can really hope for is that Musk will be more politically neutral, but I think everybody following this should realize it's not actually simple. How to moderate one of these boards is really complicated. What will change is it will no longer just be run by people who are politically on the left.
There's been some skepticism sort of Elon Musk himself and his business ties to China, but also his history of being an Obama ally, right?
Oh yes, he was a maximum donor. He gave the maximum amount, $30-something thousand, to the Obama campaign in 2008. He supported Obama's re-election in 2012. Obama would have him up on stage at sort of their industry subsidy rallies, the Export-Import Bank annual conference, which I used to love to cover. Elon Musk was one of the headline speakers of that. So, and it made sense because he was selling solar panels, he was selling electric cars, and he was benefiting from all the sort of Obama era subsidies. So this is not some free market conservative champion taking over Twitter here. This is a longtime maximum Obama donor who's fallen out of favor with the political left because he's kind of anti-censorship and he laughs at jokes from the Babylon Bee.
And finally, this is a topic you're very interested in. The Biden administration took some regulatory steps this week to sort of limit what kinds of light bulbs we'll be able to use in the future. Tell us about that.
This is right. This is a very old fight. You may remember in 2007, Congress, with Republicans and Democrats both, signed a bill. One of the provisions would basically outlaw the old-fashioned light bulb. Now, it's been being regulated and deregulated and re-regulated over those whole 15 years. And this move is kind of a final nail in the coffin of the regular old light bulb, the kind that would cost 25 cents and, have nice light, but wastes a lot of its electricity with heat. That's basically gone. It's been able to hang on because of either little exceptions in the regulations or Trump's efforts to dial it back. But at this point, Joe Biden has finally said, no, this light bulb's going to be totally gone. So you will notice if you've been buying certain incandescent light bulbs, in a few months, they'll be off the shelf. I have no idea whether that's going to play into the 2022 elections. I'm not sure if everybody cares as much about light bulbs as I do, but certainly the Biden administration has taken this 2007 law far further than it ever has before, and it's goodbye to the old-fashioned light bulb.
Raising the cost of light bulbs
Yes.
could end up being a problem. Tim, thank you so much for being here today. You can get more writing from Tim and the rest of the commentary team at washingtonexaminer.com.